Hi my babies, welcome back to my channel. In this video we will be doing answering awkward woman love woman / pride questions featuring my girlfriend. So before we get started, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, turn on all those post notification bells, and follow all social medias, link down below.
She moved out of state and shit that went left. She seeking forgiveness. She used to.
Question one. Who is the man in your relationship?
My girlfriend is the most dominant in the relationship, so she is the man in the relationship. But there is no real man in the relationship, so if somebody was to ask, or if somebody was to ask somebody else that, don't say man, say who's more dominant in the relationship, because some people might take offense to that, because like I said, there is no, in a woman love woman relationship, there is no man in a relationship.
Question two. How did you know you was a lesbian?
Honestly, when I just stopped having feelings for males in the way that I have feelings for females, like a romantic attraction, like I just stopped after a while having attractions in that way to males. So that's honestly how I knew, like I couldn't really see myself dating a man. That's how I knew I was like fully, gay or lesbian.
Question three. Are you most looking for?
Okay, anyways, next question.
Are you most looking for?
Okay, take 100.
What are you most looking for in a girl relationship?
Somebody who is kind, somebody who is trustworthy, somebody who has a sense of humor, and who's just a vibe and easy to get along with, which is my girlfriend. So yeah, kind of bagged all that in one for it.
Oh my god! Wow! How to answer the "you don't look gay" comment?
Honestly, in my personal opinion, I really don't care if people say that, because everybody's gonna have their comments, everybody's gonna have their little side remarks and all that, and at the end of the day, if you are happy with who you are, if you are happy with who you want to be and who you are with, that's all that matters. Don't let people's side remarks, comments, and all of that stop you from being happy, stop you from being who you want to be, stop you from being with woman love woman relationship or man love man relationship or any of that sort, because at the end of the day, it's always your happiness above anything else. So if you're happy, do you.
Is dating a female different?
No, not really. I mean, I feel like dating a female is a lot easier, because there's like emotions and there's feelings that females feel that obviously other females like feel as well. So it's like easier to communicate those feelings when it comes to a girl that like some men or males might not understand. So it's a lot easier.
Do you believe you will ever go back to men?
No, I personally cannot see myself being with another man again. That's just my personal opinion. I mean, I've had my fair share of dating guys, of being with the man, but I personally just lost interest altogether in dating with the guys, because I've had my terrible experiences and I just can't go back. But by all means, like I still like, like I wouldn't mind having a guy friend or having male friends, but being with them, no, I couldn't see myself doing that.
Was it a choice, or were you born this way?
I feel like nobody's born into pride. Like it's just something that kind of happens, I guess. Like me, I know for sure I wasn't born into it. Like, my family is Christian. I'm a Christian. Like, I grew up in the church, so it's definitely something that I was not born into, but like I said, it just happens. So yeah.
Do your parents know that you're gay?
Yes, my parents know that I'm gay. I first came out to my mom, which if y'all want a story time about that, I'll definitely make that. But
I want one.
I first came out to my mom when I was a sophomore in high school. And also it was kind of obvious. Like, obviously I dropped, hints, and I dropped clues because I was scared. Like I said, I was born into a Christian family, so I was worried about, the judgment and everything of that sort. So, but I mean, my mom, she was accepting, she was understanding, she loves me for who I am. So, yeah.
Is it hard not having a man around?
No. I feel like you don't need a man in your life to do what you gotta do to, like, fulfill your needs. Like, you don't need a guy in your relationship. Like, you can do it yourself. You can be independent. And, yeah.
How do I come out to my family?
Honestly, like I just said, it really just depends. I mean, some people are going to be more understanding. Some people are going to be more accepting of the fact. But some people might be a little hard on you. Some people might not be open arms and accepting of you, because like I said, it really just depends on how your family is. Like, I know if your family is like really like Christian, like they don't believe in some of those things, it might be harder. So honestly, just like, in my personal opinion, like I did, try to like drop some hints and drop some clues before you actually open and come to them, like with, I'm gay or whatever the case may be, just to see how they would react to those little clues and to those little hints before anything. Because I feel like based on their reactions, that's how you'll know if like they'll be open arms or if they won't really be accepting.
Do you hate men now?
I don't hate men. I would never hate like all men just for my bad experiences, but like I said, I could no longer be with a man anymore because of them. But like I said, like male friends, like it's cool, like I can do that, but nothing more than that.
Are you worried about other people's opinions?
No, I'm not worried about nobody's opinions. Like I said, being who I am made me happy, makes me happy. It makes me comfortable in my own skin. Being with females makes me comfortable. It makes me happy. It doesn't make me stressed or anything of that sort. So honestly, I really don't care for those comments, because like I said again, people are gonna have their comments, they're gonna have their judgment, their complaints, like any other human being with, the issue of gay people. So I personally don't care for the complaints, the comments, or anything like that, because like I said, I'm happy with who I am with, and yeah. But that's all for this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe again, and I'll see y'all next time.